Now, 7 weather with meteorologist Julie Durden.
We are waking up to the coldest morning of the season here in South Florida. We are under a wind chill advisory as temperatures are in the 40s, but once you factor in the wind, the actual air temperature, it feels like the 30s across town. This wind chill advisory will go until 9 o'clock this morning for the metro and coastal areas of Miami-Dade and Broward. And temperatures have tumbled throughout the overnight and early this morning, and there is that concern for our crops throughout far inland Miami-Dade as well as Broward. Therefore, the National Weather Service has issued a freeze warning until 9 o'clock this morning for areas west of the Florida Turnpike in Miami-Dade and west of 75 in Broward. As we take a look at the satellite, you can see what's going on. Big change compared to what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, we had plenty of cloud cover in place that acted as a blanket and kept our temperatures in check. Not nearly as cold as what we saw this morning. Reason being, we've got nothing but clear skies out there. That northwest wind providing for that cold Arctic air to spill into South Florida, and it's keeping all the cloud cover offshore. Live look outside, just some high-level clouds in place, but overall nothing but sunshine out there. Sunrise is just after 7 o'clock, and we're expecting nothing but sunshine in the forecast. We're dry from Lake Okeechobee all the way down to Key West, and that's how things will stay as well. It's a very dry, stable atmosphere, but it's a chilly one for us South Floridians. We're waking up to the 40s, 43 in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, as well as Pompano Beach, 42 in Miccosukee and Pembroke Pines, and 51 degrees, even cold for you in the Keys. The wind's moving in from the northwest anywhere between 7 and 10 miles per hour. So as I mentioned, feels like temperatures are in the 30s across the board. We've got 36 Pompano Beach as well as Pembroke Pines, 37 in Kendall and Fort Lauderdale, 39 degrees in Miami. Coast to coast we go. You can see all we're watching is basically an area of high pressure that's in place across the southeast, and that's providing for that north wind to continue to grab that cold Arctic air that's been spilling in from Canada and push it all the way down here to South Florida. Temperatures in the 20s just to the north of us. To the northeast, temperatures in the teens, and there feels like temperature are even colder. They also are dealing with a wind chill factor as well. Look at this, Los Angeles, Southwest waking up to comfortable conditions with temperatures in the 50s. Their highs are going to be much warmer than us as they have a broad area of high pressure in place as well, keeping them under a stable and warmer weather pattern than what we have in store here over the southeast United States. Winds will continue to push in from the north. We will stay cool. Highs today will be in the 60s. That's warmer than yesterday. I'm very happy to see us in the 60s because yesterday we didn't get out of the 50s. We will have plenty of sunshine in place, and here comes the gradual warm up. We are expecting that area of high pressure to continue to drift towards the east. It's all about where the winds are coming from that really influence our weather pattern. When the winds come from the north, that usually is our cold air connection, and once our winds start to drift in from the northeast and the east, that brings the heat back into our area. Reason being, the wind flow moving off the ocean will bring the return to the 70s for our highs. We will stay dry and gradually bring us back to where we should be this time of year as we go into the weekend with our temperatures. So we got to get through 1 to 2 more days. Small craft advisory in effect because of how windy it's going to be in Miami-Dade and Broward. The bay will be choppy. For you in the lower keys, a small craft caution. Here's your water's choppy. Highs today, we're looking at the mid 60s. It'll be warmer, still dry. You're most likely going to need those sweaters all day long. Tonight, sweater weather once again. Maybe even keep those jackets around. Those will be in the mid to upper 40s. Here's your 7 on 7. Take a look. We'll see the return of the 70s for our highs tomorrow. Lows will get back to the 50s by Friday morning and then the 60s by Sunday. Have a wonderful Wednesday.